Muslim migrants, Mayor has perfect response. The problems presented by Muslim migrants are neither localized in just a few countries nor are they likely to be solved anytime soon. The cultural differences between Islam and Western nations are profound, and since Muslim immigrants typically choose to insist on practicing their own laws and customs in their new home countries, there are bound to be conflicts. Few nations are prepared to establish two competing cultural and legal systems within their boundaries. Nevertheless, nations such as Germany continue to allow into their countries migrants who insist on overturning the laws and culture of their new homes. We see the tragic results, which often include violence as well as chaos in the courts and in law enforcement agencies. Italy is not handling this matter very well either. Its government dumped 50 Muslim refugees off in one particular town against its citizens' wishes. In reaction, the mayor of that town and 500 citizens staged a protest outside the hotel in which these migrants were housed, and went so far as to turn off the electricity to the hotel. Since similar actions are being taken in other Italian towns, Italy's national government has a problem. Having been unable to prevent their arrival in his town, Mayor Siva prevented maintenance workers from fixing the hotel's lights, leaving the migrants without electricity in an effort to force them to leave. The mayor has taken a vote to continue demonstrating in front of the hotel until the 50 migrants are removed. It would seem that Mayor Siva has started a movement. Around 35 other mayors have announced that they will be joining Siva this week to stand in solidarity with his efforts to protect Italian citizens, laws, and the economy. The mayors have formed an unofficial coalition, demanding that the federal government stop flooding cities with unvetted migrants and allow the local governments to decide how many migrants they will resettle. This time the Italian central government has gotten hold of a mayor who is prepared to stand up for his citizens, something the government of Italy has refused to do. Of course, the liberals are calling this mayor and the protesters racists, which is a stupid thing to say since Islam is a religion, not a race. The problem is compounded by the fact that often contained within these groups of Muslim migrants are violent young males who are prepared to wreak havoc on the communities they infest. Typically unemployable, they become a burden on the welfare systems as well. Given that they, as well as others within these migrant groups, refuse to abide by the laws of their new homes, an impossible situation is created. Something has to give. Liberals love to pronounce damnation on anyone who in their opinion is intolerant. Yet they support the immigration of some of the most intolerant people on the planet. The bigger question is whether Western culture will survive this assault being promoted by leftist politicians who typically don't have to live with the results of their decisions and actions. The answer to that question might be answered by leaders such as Mayor Siva, and by citizens such as those in his city.